are here in Lost Hills, California. I'm on the way to Santa Cruz at this Softgloss Max here. It's a Softgloss Max. And what's unique about this one here, do not back up on the dryer, is that it still has an original Thrust Pro, which I haven't seen one of these in ages. So, glad to know at least some places are still keeping them. So, hey guys, we're here in Calimesa again, right off the 10 freeway. And we're unfortunately not going to do the top wash today because I don't have that much funds on me. And it's going to rain soon, so let's just see what a bottom wash Softgloss Max 5 looks like. That better actually be foam that I just sprayed on my car and not just water. This might be our spot for your rinse already. Oh, that must have been just a rinse. Or a clear coat protectant. Which I'm surprised they included with the bottom wash. This might be our spot for your rinse. Got a minute of dryer time, wow. I'm gonna go nice and slow through this. I haven't been through an IBA in a while, so IBA automatic in quite some time. So I guess the standard 90 seconds is a little higher now. Do that little backup thing. I usually never do that because I don't think it's necessary, but why not? Just to give these, take full advantage of the minute 30 of dryer time, which is pretty cool. It's the most generous dryer time I've ever seen at an IBA. Some very weak side blasters going in. Oh boy, what did I get myself into? I'm very skeptical because my last experience here was not very good at all, so. Okay. All right. Starting out with, I believe, the triple foam. Yep. And just like the Tandem, it has onboard dryers. We should be starting the soft touch cycle now. Yep. By the looks of this already has a little bit of wear on it. So I'm gonna guess it's not gonna be taken care of very well like the last thing that was in here. I'm gonna guess they only replaced the Tandem because they literally could not get it working again, so. And the right touch systems were very notorious for wearing down very quickly. So I'm gonna guess that was in service for maybe 8 years before this came into play. I'm gonna guess somewhere between 6 months or a year ago. All right, we are probably gonna get our top brush now. We are now getting the rocker panel tire blasters along with our top brush. I'm gonna guess that it stopped there to grab the back tires and like blast it a little harder. That would be my guess. I'm not really entirely sure what happened there, why it stopped, but it didn't do that for the front tires unless I wasn't paying attention. Okay, we are now getting, I'm gonna guess this is a rinse or clear coat protected, or maybe it's just a rinse. I wonder if this thing has the color lava bath in here. Like a little lava flow. And yes, it does. Alright, that's very cool. So this should be some sort of protective product that's coming out of that little lava flow jet back there. I'm gonna guess they didn't get the lighting package installed on it, so it's not as interesting. Okay, what are we doing now? I think... Okay, this might be I don't know if this is a spot free, but it's coming out like in that little raindrop, I guess. What do they call it? Rain curtain? Alright, this should be our spot free, or perhaps it's a clear coat. Oh, no, we're getting Rain-X. There's no wash status sign to say what the machine is doing, so I just have to take a guess as to what it's doing exactly. Alright, this should be our spot-free rinse right here, and then we should get our blower starting up in a moment. I'm actually gonna turn the car on because I'm starting to suffocate out here. So I think pretty much all the soft gloss machines have done this since the XS models. I think even the Voyagers did it. Though it does the whole and the top brush begins to spin to help wring it out and dry it while the blowers are going. Oscillating air director, I guess, what do they call that? Air directors? I'm not really sure. I'm trying to see if there's any remnants of the old PDQ equipment that used to be in here. But the old tandem right touch used to have a wash status sign. They apparently didn't bother investing in that here for when they replaced it with the Softgloss Max. I'm also trying to be better about panning slower, and I haven't been that good at it. So, because one of my viewers had pointed out in one of my previous videos that I should try to be more steady with the camera. So that's what I'm trying to do. Sometimes I do get a bit excited though, and I tend to move it. Depends on how cool the thing it is I'm filming. I also tend to get arm spasms at random times too, so that doesn't really help. You know what? I gotta say, especially for an onboard dryer, this is doing a really decent job drying the car. I tend to not have great results I tend to not see great results from onboard dryers as opposed to offboard, but hey, it's working pretty decently. Well, I mean, this thing just splattered something on the front there. I don't know what that was. Oh, maybe there was something down there and it blew up or something. Yeah, this is a very solid onboard dryer, probably because it's brand new, so it works very well. Okay, we should be getting ready to go here in a moment. Oh, that was quick. I'm not going to be able to go all the way back there until the system moves all the way back. So I don't want it to hit me or anything. No, very nice coverage of pre-soak. Top brush now. Sorry, I had to make sure I didn't trip over the rail here that I was walking in between. The main request from the user was to get an outside view because the dryer sounded awesome. And I think we're just about at that stage. Oh no, that's probably just Rain-X right there. I think now we're doing a spot free. This is the original system because the bay next to us, which is also a Softgloss, used to be a Ryko Radius with onboard dryers. That got replaced like 7 or 8 years ago. Alright, we're moving back. Oh, there's a look at that treble down there while it's sitting there. This is our spot-free rinse, and then the air dryers will kick on. Doing the foam bright wash now. These rainbow colored brushes. I was going to do an outside view of this wash, but it's just too hard with these soft glosses because I risk the door hitting the brush and everything. So. certainly a rough top brush. Probably coming back up for the front to do the front again. Yep. I'm gonna try to get the outside view when the rinses start, so I can get a good sound, a good take of the dryers. All right. Going for our, probably it's the fresh water rinse right now. See if I can do that outside view now. Oh look, this probably used to be an old truck and RV wash here with the stairs right here. Wow. That's a nice sounding blower. I didn't realize that the camera wasn't recording. My bad. probably spot free, so the dryer is probably going to start. Well, I guess not. This is probably the rinse right here. And when that dryer starts, it's going to scare the shit out of me. Yeah, I guess it isn't going to drop. Let's see if it still does a good job. Got 48 seconds of dryer time left. Yeah, it actually seems to be doing a pretty good job, regardless of the fact it doesn't drop. Yeah, I've seen that happen with a lot of car washes, and I'm way too far to the left, to the right. That they'll oftentimes disable the top dryer because it scares a lot of drivers, which I think kind of defeats the purpose of the dryer. Let's see if I can get a better job, because I kind of went too fast in the beginning. It says do not back up, but that really means because this thing would hit the car if they did. Dryer time ran out. Meanwhile, it's still going. Ten tedious bill insertions later, we are finally in for the ultimate wash. Let the wash begin. Oh, look. Looks to be an old Ryko CMT that no longer works. What? I have no idea. Okay, there we go. Alright, now we're getting our... I don't know if this is trifoam sealant to begin, or if this is a pre-soak. Very bad coverage on the front. Should be getting our top brush now. The bay next to me is in use as well, so Okay, we should be on the rinse stages now. Oh, look at this. I believe this is Ryko's colorway system. This isn't even a Max 5. I didn't even know the first Softgloss Maxes came with these. I really do love the all red gantries on both of these systems. Okay, that's cool. Those are the blowers of the bay next to us starting up. Our blower should be starting right about now. And the top rush is doing the ringing out the top rush during the first couple seconds, 10 seconds of the dry cycle, I believe. I will say that I was not expecting the trifoam cover. I'm sorry, the lava shine to be on the system. So I don't know if that was added on later or some of the late models that they made before the 5 and the Max 3 had the option to upgrade their systems with that when they were purchased. So drying quality is not very good, but that's just a standard design flaw with this system because those flaps can only direct so much air at one time. It can't really push water off very good. Pretty sure that was a little thump with the sound of the gas cap. Yeah, it flies open sometimes on this car. I need to put a better I need to put some more tape on that so it doesn't fly open like that. Especially considering I'm doing the other bay after this. I like the dark blue and red stripes on the side of the bay. I just wish that old CMT screen over there still worked. Like I said, there only used to be one of these machines, and they added a second one in what used to be a manual bay next door. The next bay, excuse me. We should be getting ready to go. Just a second. Just like the other system, no tire scrubbers. Jeez, that was a little bit quicker than I thought. Alright, here we go for round 2. Oh, so it's actually applying the tire cleaning chemical on the first pass. I see. Okay. The Softgloss Max 5 I did not too long ago did that as well, but I couldn't see any sprayers. Maybe I missed it. I really don't know. The auto cashier there actually had a voice on it, but you could barely hear it over the system, so. Let's see if the foam coverage on this side is any better than the last one. Yes, definitely a better coverage I'd say about 30% better coverage on the front than the other one on the other bay on the left. Wow, not bad. This one actually seems to make less contact with the vehicle than the other one. Possibly because this one's a bit newer. Wow. Wow, this is really good. Top brush definitely comes down faster than the other one. Way more chemicals being applied than the one on the right. I'm sorry, on the left. Wow. So yeah, definitely for sure the bay on the right is definitely the better of the two. By far. Okay, so I believe we're doing a rinse now. It's going to have a lot to rinse off, mainly because the foam coverage was so good. Yeah, if you ever in here, come to the right bay. The right bay is 100% the better of the two. Chemicals seem to dispense heavier. The brushes aren't as rough. This is because it's probably because this machine is a couple of years newer than the other one. Well, let's see if we can actually do a better rinse than the last ones I did. Oh no. For a second I was wondering if it was going to get all that off. Alright, dry cycle number 2. Yeah, it got all that rinse off. With the exception of the mirrors. You know, it tends to have trouble rinsing those areas anyway. Let's see if the drawing quality is any better than the one on the left. My guess is it'll be about the same. No, not really. It's still not great. Oh, because that oscillator is broken. Okay, definitely minus a point there. It's not able to do a whole lot on the front. Oh no. I might have to take back what I said about this bay being the better of the two. Because I have soap residue on the front. I use the wipers to try to make sure it doesn't stick, but look what it got over there. That might have been my bad. I mean, other than that, I mean, I've definitely have seen much worse rinsing quality, especially in recent days. So it's not totally a deal breaker for me. Let's see, maybe it can make up for it coming backwards. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't use those wipers. Yeah, left side oscillator for the blowers isn't working, so it's not doing the greatest job in that regard. I could probably wipe that off. I mean, this is a self-service wash. It isn't going to be the best in the world by default when you choose to come here. Oh, and then it just dripped non-spot free water all over the front. So whatever, guess it's something's supposed to slide up there to clean that. Whatever mechanism that's supposed to do that isn't working, so you have a lot of leaking chemicals on the dry cycle. Not sure where those blasters are coming from, but we have side carriage blasters. You may also notice that I'm opting to not use the wide angle lens, and that this video is in 4K. So, sorry, I had to stop and get the thumbnail real quick. Sometimes I tend to forget it. So this is the first car wash video I've made that is in 4K quality, so I hope you enjoy this. Starting out with a very thick coating, excuse me, of triple foam. Always a nice touch to see chemicals are in good working order. Okay, now we're starting the soft touch cycle, and I'm going to guess there's some wheel blasters on this machine. Oh no, it's actually separate blasters that are on the side here. See that right there? I've never seen that on these machines before. Okay, we're starting with the top brush now. Oh, I do apologize if my voice sounds kind of weird. I'm just getting over a cold and a sore throat. Going over the top and with the side brushes, and the back one staying in the back like before. I didn't check to see if this thing had wheel blasters, or wheel scrubbers rather than blasters on this machine. Maybe it does, but I've seen them both stop at the back. A lot of them stop at the back, and I assume it's a wheel scrub, that it tends to miss the front wheels. I don't know what that was, but we're on our rinse stages now. I also didn't, once again, I forgot to check to see what this wash includes. It's good to run the wipers. Oh, I think this is the color wave system. What it says on there? Yep, color wave. This is also a signature Ryko product, especially with the newer machines. Okay, we're doing that same little rainfall to rinse off whatever it just put on. Okay, I'm not sure what this is. I can't see it on the... Okay, we're doing the Sun Shield in-base surface sealant. I think that's what that says. I can't really read it from my vantage point, so I have to kind of rely on the sign to tell me. Alright. It looks like we got our green light for our Sunline dryers now. For best results, definitely drive through these blowers slowly, unlike what I just did there. Oh, it says it right there what that cycle was. It's high pressure and wheel wash. So I guess we know what that was. And a bug buster application as well. I don't know which pass it applied it on because I wasn't paying attention, so. I'm off center, so I'm not getting the sides very well. I have 35 seconds of dryer time left. I pulled too far to the left, so I'm not getting this side dried very well. You know what? Let me see if I can fix that right now in the minimal time I have remaining. Yeah, that's better. They've made, I think, the bay alignment with the machine back there and the cash terminal was just very bad, so it made it hard to keep it straight. I guess it gave us some extra dryer time. I've seen that the one across the street has that issue too, where it's not, where the dryer timer isn't accurate at all. So I guess I'm going to take advantage of the extra time. I don't know if that's a common problem for these timers.